Hey guys, this is Private Floppy, and I'm coming at you guys with an amazing event on zombies. This is Kujo 543, and we're all in a game with him. It had me, my friend Nick, Mike is best, and Kujo, and all three of us are down. We're at round 21, and Kujo is last alive, and you're about to see a really nice clutch here. Here we got Kujo. He's at the bus stop. He was just trucking it through the fog from the town, where we all died at because we didn't have any guns because we died the previous round too. And he's just trucking it to the bus stop, and he gets to the bus stop here, and that's where this video takes off at. And I'm gonna look at all these zombies here. It's round 20. Look at all of them. There's an overview of all the zombies in red, and that's a lot of zombies. And the round just started. We died as soon as the round started, so there's still zombies. There's still zombies spawning, and that was just a little small amount of what there is. I'm pretty sure he kills 300 zombies or something like that in this round, and it's amazing. Here he goes. He has the hammer, and he also has a ray gun, which is fantastic. But as it looks right here, it looks like he does not have enough ammo to pull this off, which is what we were originally thinking in there, and we were like, oh my god. And then after that, he was deemed the god of zombies, so that's what we call him to this day. Which this happened yesterday, so to this day it would only be one day. But yeah, and we're pretty sure he took some HDH or HGH, whatever you call them, steroids, anabolic steroids before this, because this is just ridiculous. Look at him, he's just trucking around here. He only has 56 shots, got the turbine, 3 grenades, and 300 zombies. We were just like, let's go. The bus shows up, and he's like, hey, I'm not even going to take this bus. I'm just going to let it come through. He's moving around here. We get a view of third person of all the zombies and him blasting them away. The bus shows up. We originally thought the bus would have been like deemed bad for him, but he actually used it really well in training the zombies, like through that little area. Like it filtered them so they just came straight, and that was just headshot galore through there. This is a really solid clutch. Here he goes. He's going for headshots with the hammer. You got this guy moving around. Bam! Takes him out with the ray gun. Makes him a crawler. And through this, he probably makes like 200 crawlers. Like, that's not even an exaggeration. Look at those crawlers he just made there. Bam, crawler. And he's avoiding lava. He's just trucking it through here. And I didn't have notifications on because I didn't know what was going to happen. But there's someone joining the party. And yeah, there's all the zombies. I'm going to give you an overview here. Here's him filtering his way through, and all the zombies are just coming at him. And you see him moving backside. And yeah, this is just a really solid performance here. We deem this YouTube worthy. We're like grading this is for YouTube here. He uses the turbine actually. That was a really good move because it can actually distract some zombies to attack the turbine rather than him, which gives him just a millisecond to get away. And here he is filtering out headshot, boom. Running out of ammo on that, running out of ammo on his ray gun. This is ridiculous. I mean, we gotta put into perspective, this is round 21 on transit. You got zombies coming from everywhere. It's just mind-boggling that he could pull this off. There's a couple parts in here that I'm gonna touch on later, which he almost doesn't make it. In one part, he accidentally switches inputs on his TV and he just starts drifting into the fog, which was pretty bad for us. We were screaming, no, and he pulls it out, and it's, woo! Look how much ammo he's got left. He doesn't have much ammo. Here's all the zombies in the third person view, free roam view, and he's filtering them through here, which now he has the ability to take some out with the headshots, which is what he's doing right there, which is a really good. See, that zombie right there was distracted due to the turbine, which is really helpful. The bus packs up and it leaves, and he's like, hey, I'm doing pretty good at this bus stop. I think I'm gonna stay. But he got to watch out. Bam, right there, the guy from behind. Trucks it just right through. He's ducking, dipping, diving, and dodging, just trying to get away. This was probably ranks in my top 3 zombie moments. And here he goes, the max ammo. Wow, the luck. And he almost runs out of ammo again because there are so many gosh darn zombies that he almost runs out of ammo for a second time, even though he has 200 shots. This is the most ridiculous thing. And if you guys like this video, And be sure to leave a little comment or a like below. And if you haven't subscribed already, be sure to do so if you're really enjoying this video and the content that I'm busting out on this channel. As of recently, I've been busting out some different content. Well, I mean, most of it's been Black Ops 2, but I have a couple videos planned for this week and some great videos down the road of Black Ops 2 and some other games. Like, I mean, there's so much I can do. Like Happy Wars, that was a pretty fun video. That's a pretty fun game. Yeah, there's so many videos I can do in that. And here we go. We got an overview of all the zombies as they're. Looks like the numbers are starting to go down, but in reality, they're still picking up. Look at all them things. He's just trucking it through. Bam, blowing them away with that ray gun, and they're still spawning. I mean, they're not even done yet. He's just making crawlers and running, and bam, it is. Wow. I cried. I had an orgasm watching this. I'm not even kidding. But yeah, this is just so emotional, and like I was getting teary-eyed. Like I'm getting a little teary-eyed right now thinking back to this memory. I mean, wow. I could not have pulled this off. If this was me here, I'd be dead already. I'd be dead in the first minute. I could not have survived any of this round, and this is round 21, which is actually pretty decent. And there's so many zombies now, it's just ridiculous. And I'm really enjoying this transit mode. We've been having some fun activities on transit mode. We have our main group set up to where it's just been us playing transit mode, and we've just been trucking it into high rounds. And this is not the first clutch Kujo pulled off. There was actually a clutch before which I was going to upload, but the stupid theater mode, and they said that they were going to make theater mode good. Well, Treyarch, this is to you. Theater mode is awful. I enjoyed Modern Warfare 3 theater mode more than I enjoy this. And Modern Warfare 3 theater mode wasn't very good either, so that's saying something. Here's an overview. Look at all these zombies. They're coming at him, and he's just trucking it through. But theater mode is awful. Like when I click start video, my freaking screen freezes, and I had to sit there and wait through a frozen screen, and then eventually it freaking starts up. But I had a video earlier, and it was a 2-hour one, and I was like, there was an amazing clutch at the end of Kujo here again. And I was like, this is really cool. It was much shorter than this one. It wasn't as good as this one, but I mean, it was still pretty freaking amazing. It was actually on round 24, and Kujo pulled it off. But I went back to play it, and it would not work. It was like, the video you have selected is invalid, modified, or has been removed. And I was like, no. I was frustrated. I was beyond frustrated. And you know what else? You're not zombies theater's not very good either, and your multiplayer theater mode is worse. I don't know. I'm ranting here. I just got started ranting. Here's Boomerang. We thought he was dead, but he pulled that one out. Just shot the ground and just kept running. But that was my rant right there. That I had to get that off my chest. Their theater mode is not very good. But Transit, I gotta say, they did a good job on Transit. It's a nice solid map, and I'm glad that you can run through the mist. Like, if they made it so you couldn't go through the mist, like it was boundaries, and you just had to take the bus stop to different places, I don't think I would like it as much. And this is getting towards the end of it now. You see him having less and less zombies. I mean, he probably could have turned around here and finished off most of them, but look, they're still spawning right there. But he could have turned around here and finished them off, but instead he decided to just keep on trucking. Here's an overview. Look at all of them. It's mostly just crawlers at this point because of all he's made on his ray gun. His ray gun's actually running out of ammo again. His hammer's running out of ammo. And but right before this, he had to pull that hammer. He pulled it out of the fridge. The fridge is awesome, by the way. Good job, Treyarch. But he pulled it out of the fridge, and he was like, I pulled it out of the fridge and just fired away. He actually had a clutch before this, on the round before this, because we died that round, so we kept... See, he started drifting off into the mist right there, which was very scary. And there's an overview, there's all the zombies that are left. He started drifting into the mist right there, and we were like, Graydon. But he had his mic muted, and he accidentally switched his input on his TV, and he was like, oh no. And, wow. Gotta give it up for him, though. Got to give it up for him. This is fantastic. It took some heart and effort. He's like a little Rick Grimes clearing out a cell block. And there's a little thing on it. He actually had insta-kill at this point. It didn't show it pick him up, and it doesn't show it on the bottom of the screen, but he had insta-kill. So he was cutting down the zombies, and he luckily had insta-kill. Because if he didn't have insta-kill and that little face humper got on his head, he was dead. I don't think he could have pulled that one out, honestly. And this is the last part of the zombies now. I think so. Yeah, no, that one still spawned. There's a couple little here and there still spawning, but the main bulk of them is dead, and we knew at this point he could pull it out. It was just a matter of his ammo capacity, and he had to throw a grenade here. He was getting desperate. Look at him. There's still a lot of zombies there, but see, they can train right through there, and it's just headshot galore. Which really, the bus really helped him in this incident. He really used that to his advantage, and I gotta say, overall, this was a pretty fun game. This was a pretty fun game. I'm not sure if I want to do a whole transit game that we play, because I could do it, but the thing is, it'd be like a 2-hour video. It'd be a long, just a marathon of transit, and I'm not sure if you guys would watch that or whatever, and I'm not even sure if I want to sit there. It did take about a long time to upload, and it'd take a long time to render, but I would render it for you guys. I would do everything if you guys wanted to see it. If you guys wanted to see our whole adventures in a single game, which, by the way, they get pretty interesting. And this is the last group of zombies here. I don't think any more spawn other than these. There's the rest of them right there. He's conserving his ammo, and he's just gonna turn around and eat these ones up. He has 31 shots left, 90 shots with the hammer. This was getting pretty intense at this point. He was running out of ammo. He had zombies coming in left, right, up, down, north, south, everywhere. There was zombies here, there was zombies there. He had crawlers he didn't even know about. He was just blasting away. See, he almost got caught in that pole and got killed, which would have been bad. But see, there's that many zombies. He had 31 shots and 37 shots with his hammer. He had 68 shots overall, and he just makes a crap ton of crawlers there. Those 2 shots were the biggest of this game, because those made a lot of crawlers, which helped conserve ammo. See them all right there? That's a lot of crawlers. Here's them cutting down zombies. And this is the end of it right now. This is the last group right here. He finishes them off, and by God, this was an Emmy-winning performance. Give this guy an Oscar. Here's the final kills right here. Bam. And here's the final one in slow motion. Wow. Wow. Just wow. And that's the video. If you guys like this video, be sure to leave a like, and you stay floppy.